Are painful leg cramps stealing your sleep, turning simple walks into ordeals, or making you hesitant to even get up from your chair? So many seniors just accept these sudden, agonizing muscle seizures as an unavoidable part of getting older. But what if I told you that's not necessarily the truth? Did you know that nearly half of adults over 60 are wrestling with regular leg cramps, especially those jolts that strike in the dead of night? These aren't just minor annoyances. Think of them as silent red flags, warning signals that something deeper within your body might be out of balance. It could be hidden mineral deficiencies you're not aware of, circulation silently slowing down, or even the early signs of muscle breakdown that chip away at your strength and independence. Many seniors brush these cramps off, maybe popping a pain reliever or just hoping they go away. But ignoring them can have serious consequences down the line. Increasing weakness, unsteady balance, a greater risk of falls and fractures, and ultimately potentially losing the freedom to live life on your own terms. But here's some potentially surprising good news. What if the most powerful solution isn't found in another prescription bottle or supplement pill, but right there in your kitchen, in your produce drawer? Today, we're going to uncover 7 surprisingly potent vegetables that could be key players in preventing those agonizing leg cramps and helping you build stronger, more resilient legs. And you might be surprised, some of these might already be staples in your home. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments below, where are you watching from today? And if keeping your legs strong and mobile as you age is important to you, hit that like button and subscribe right now so you don't miss out on vital health insights like these. Let's explore these hidden food heroes. Now, when you think of potassium, bananas often come to mind, right? But did you know that the humble sweet potato often blows bananas out of the water in the potassium department? A single cup of mashed sweet potato can deliver over 500 milligrams of this crucial mineral. Why does this matter so much for your legs? Well, potassium plays a critical frontline role in regulating the electrical signals that travel between your nerves and your muscles. It's like the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring your leg muscles contract and relax smoothly on cue. When your potassium levels dip, even just a little bit, maybe due to diet, certain medications like diuretics, or just the changes that come with aging, that delicate electrical balance gets disrupted. The result? Involuntary muscle tightening, those sudden, sharp spasms, and the jolting cramps that can wake you bolt upright at 3 a.m. Does that sound familiar? But the magic of sweet potatoes doesn't stop there. Potassium isn't working in isolation. These vibrant tubers also provide a helpful dose of magnesium, another mineral crucial for relaxing muscle fibers and preventing nerve endings from getting overstimulated. Plus, they contain calcium, essential for proper muscle coordination. It's this powerful trio, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, working together in harmony like a well-rehearsed team that supports fluid muscle movement and helps prevent those cramps often caused by hidden deficiencies or imbalances. It's nature's built-in electrolyte formula. And research seems to back this up. Studies have indicated that older adults who consume diets rich in potassium often experience fewer and less intense nighttime leg cramps. Think about that. Fewer nights disrupted by pain, potentially better sleep, and waking up feeling more rested. Furthermore, adequate potassium intake is linked to better blood pressure control and nerve function, factors that further protect your leg health and independence as you age. From a practical standpoint, sweet potatoes are generally easy to digest, which is a real bonus for seniors who might have sensitive stomachs. Baking, steaming or roasting them helps retain their nutrient goodness while providing satisfying fiber. Here's a little tip. Adding a drizzle of healthy fat like olive oil not only tastes great, but can actually help your body absorb some of the nutrients even better and adds anti-inflammatory benefits. How you prepare them matters immensely. Please avoid deep frying sweet potatoes. Those high temperatures and unhealthy oils can destroy many of the beneficial compounds and turn a healthy hero into an inflammatory trigger, potentially making muscle issues worse. And watch out for processed versions like sugary sweet potato casseroles, fries, or chips, often loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats, the very things that can aggravate cramps, not soothe them. So, the takeaway? Aim to consciously include properly cooked sweet potatoes, perhaps 2 or 3 times a week. Think about adding them to your dinner rotation, as cramps often strike overnight. They're versatile. Add them to soups, bowls, or enjoy them mashed. Could this simple, delicious swap be a key to calmer nights and steadier legs? Spinach. Many of us know it's healthy, packed with iron perhaps, but did you realize it's one of the absolute richest plant-based sources of magnesium? This mineral is like the off switch for your muscles. It plays a vital role in helping muscles release and relax after they contract. What happens when you don't have enough magnesium? Your muscles can stay tense, almost like they're stuck in a shortened position. This chronic tension is a breeding ground for spasms and those dreaded nighttime leg cramps. Think about it. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach can deliver over 150 milligrams of magnesium, making a significant contribution to your daily needs. This is especially important for seniors, as magnesium levels can unknowingly deplete due to age, certain medications, especially diuretics for blood pressure, or even chronic illness. Are you potentially on a medication that could be affecting your magnesium levels? It's worth considering. But magnesium's influence goes beyond just the muscle fibers. It also impacts your nervous system. It helps moderate what's called neuromuscular excitability. Basically, it helps prevent your motor neurons from misfiring and triggering those involuntary cramps. That under-recognized issue of magnesium loss, especially for those on common medications, can leave muscles in a hyperactive, cramp-prone state over time. The National Institutes of Health explicitly links suboptimal magnesium levels with increased muscle cramping, particularly in older adults. Sometimes symptoms like muscle stiffness, that restless feeling in your legs at night, or nighttime spasms get dismissed as just getting older. But could it actually be a sign your body is crying out for more magnesium? Spinach addresses this beautifully. Its high magnesium content, alongside helpful amounts of potassium and folate, supports muscle relaxation, proper nerve signaling, and even contributes to better blood flow, all vital for keeping cramps at bay. Plus, it throws in antioxidants like lutein, which help protect your muscles from damage over time. Gently steaming spinach is one of the best ways to preserve its magnesium while making it easy to digest. You can also stir it into soups near the end of cooking. Sauté it lightly with garlic and olive oil, healthy fats again. Or even blend fresh baby spinach into a smoothie. Pre-washed bags make it incredibly convenient. Avoid boiling spinach into oblivion or frying it at high heat. This can seriously deplete its mineral content. Also, spinach contains oxalates, natural compounds that can interfere with mineral absorption for some people, particularly those prone to kidney stones. Gentle cooking helps manage this, but it's something to be aware of if you have specific health concerns. Moderation and proper preparation are your friends here. So consider this. Could adding spinach to your meals, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, be quietly working behind the scenes to replenish those crucial minerals, calm down hyperactive nerves, and lead to more comfortable legs, especially through the night? It's a simple change with potentially profound effects. When we hear calcium, most of us immediately think strong bones, and that's absolutely true. But did you know calcium is equally critical for your muscle performance? And collard greens are an outstanding plant-based source. A single cup of cooked collards can provide over 260 milligrams of calcium. That's impressive for a leafy green. What makes collards special is that the calcium they contain is highly bioavailable. That means your body can actually absorb and use it efficiently. This is partly because they have lower levels of those oxalates we just talked about with spinach. In some other greens, oxalates can bind to calcium and make it harder for your body to access it. So how does calcium help prevent cramps? It regulates that delicate dance between muscle contraction and relaxation. Your muscles need a steady supply of calcium ions to properly release after they contract. Without enough usable calcium, muscles can seize up, leading to those abrupt, painful cramps that can stop you in your tracks or wake you from sleep. Research has highlighted that calcium insufficiency is indeed a risk factor for muscle cramping, especially as we age. While we focus so much on bone density, which is vital, we often forget that muscle health is deeply intertwined with calcium status. For seniors who might be lactose intolerant, limiting dairy for other reasons, or simply looking for diverse nutrient sources, collard greens offer a reliable, easy-to-digest, budget-friendly, and nutritionally packed alternative. Isn't it great to know there are powerful options beyond dairy or pills? Beyond calcium, collards bring more to the table. Vitamin K, important for helping calcium do its job correctly. Folate, good for nerve health. And small amounts of magnesium and potassium, adding further muscle support. It's a synergistic blend, working to support neuromuscular balance. Saute them gently with olive oil and garlic, or simmer them slowly in soups and stews until tender. Here's a pro tip. Adding a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar near the end of cooking doesn't just brighten the flavor, it can actually help enhance mineral absorption. A small tweak for a bigger benefit. To maximize that calcium benefit, it's generally wise not to eat massive amounts of high oxalate foods like spinach, beet greens, rhubarb in the exact same meal as your collards frequently. This is about balance, not total avoidance. By being mindful of combinations, you help your body grab more of that muscle-supporting calcium. So, before automatically reaching for a calcium supplement, which, as we discussed in another context, can sometimes cause issues if not needed, ask yourself, could incorporating delicious collard greens a few times a week naturally support my muscle function and help keep those painful cramps away? Beets might be known for their vibrant color, but their real superpower for leg health lies in something called dietary nitrates. When you eat beets, your body cleverly converts these nitrates into nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as a signaling molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. This process, called vasodilation, is incredibly important. Why? Because wider, more relaxed blood vessels mean better blood flow. And better blood flow means more oxygen and vital nutrients get delivered to your hard-working leg muscles. This helps prevent the fatigue and tightness that often act as triggers for muscle cramps. When your muscles are well-nourished and oxygenated, they're simply more resilient and less likely to seize up. Does poor circulation sometimes make your feet cold or your legs feel heavy? Beets might offer some help here. Leading research institutions have shown that diets rich in natural nitrates, like those found in beets, can improve muscle oxygenation and even enhance physical endurance, particularly in older adults. People consuming nitrate-rich foods often experience less muscle fatigue during activities like walking. This targeted circulatory support is what really sets beets apart. While other veggies help with hydration or electrolytes, beets actively work to improve your vascular performance, offering potential relief for cramps specifically linked to poor perfusion or those age-related changes that can make arteries less flexible. Adding beets is easy. Roasting brings out a wonderful earthy sweetness. Beet juice can be a quick option. Maybe blend with lemon for extra vitamin C. Thinly sliced raw beets add crunch to salads. Beets do contain natural sugars, so if you're managing diabetes or blood sugar levels, enjoy them in moderation and pair them with fiber and protein to help stabilize the response. Also, always opt for fresh, whole beets whenever possible. Canned versions can be loaded with added salt or preservatives, which can counteract the health benefits and aren't ideal, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. And don't throw away the beet greens. They are nutritious too and can be sautéed just like spinach or chard. Could incorporating beets 2 or 3 times a week make a noticeable difference, especially if your cramps seem linked to activity, cold temperatures, or nighttime circulatory dips? Better blood flow equals happier, calmer muscles. This one might surprise you. We often associate vitamin D with sunshine or supplements, but certain mushrooms can be a rare plant-based source. Specifically, mushrooms that have been exposed to ultraviolet UV light during cultivation produce vitamin D2. Why is vitamin D so critical for preventing leg cramps? It plays a crucial role in calcium balance and neuromuscular function. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't properly absorb and utilize the calcium you consume, even if your intake is adequate. This can lead to compromised muscle coordination, poorer balance, and yes, a greater susceptibility to those involuntary muscle contractions or cramps. Remember how vital calcium is for muscle release? Vitamin D is the key that unlocks its potential. Numerous studies have consistently linked low vitamin D levels in older adults to an increased risk of muscle cramps, muscle fatigue, instability, and even falls. It's not just about bones. It's fundamentally about muscle function and keeping you steady on your feet. What's great about UV-exposed mushrooms is their accessibility. They integrate easily into meals, sautéed in omelets, added to soups. But, and this is critical, you must check the label. Standard mushrooms grown in the dark, like typical white button, cremini, or portobello, contain negligible amounts of vitamin D. You need to look for packages specifically labeled UV exposed, vitamin D enhanced, or high in vitamin D. These can provide a meaningful dose, often comparable to some supplements, but in a whole food form. For seniors, especially those who get limited sun exposure or have conditions affecting nutrient absorption, getting vitamin D from food sources like these mushrooms can be a smart strategy. Plus, they offer other benefits like B vitamins and antioxidants, all while being low in calories and sodium. So the next time you're grocery shopping, take a moment to look for those specially labeled mushrooms. Could adding a couple of servings per week of these specific fungi contribute to better calcium utilization, stronger muscles, and fewer cramps? It's a simple switch worth investigating. Bright, crunchy, and sweet, red bell peppers are more than just a pretty face in your salad. They are absolutely packed with vitamin C, often providing more than double your daily needs in just 1 cup. This vitamin is a multitasking marvel when it comes to muscle health. First, vitamin C is essential for producing collagen. Collagen isn't just for skin. It's the structural protein that keeps your connective tissues, tendons, ligaments, and the sheaths around your muscles strong and flexible. Think of it as the scaffolding for your muscles. Without enough collagen, these tissues become more vulnerable to tiny tears and inflammation, both of which can increase your risk of soreness and, you guessed it, cramps. Second, vitamin C significantly helps your body absorb iron from plant-based foods. Iron is critical for carrying oxygen in your blood. When your leg muscles don't get enough oxygen, they fatigue much faster and recover more slowly, making them prime candidates for cramping, especially after activity. Better iron absorption means better energy delivery to your muscles. Perhaps most importantly for aging bodies, vitamin C is a potent antioxidant. As we get older, our body's natural defenses against oxidative stress, damage from unstable molecules called free radicals, tend to weaken. This leaves muscle cells more susceptible to damage, which contributes to fatigue, stiffness, and that lingering soreness that seems to take longer to disappear. Research suggests that diets rich in antioxidants, like vitamin C from vegetables, are linked to reduced muscle soreness and faster recovery times in seniors. To get the most vitamin C bang for your buck, enjoy red bell peppers raw, sliced in salads, dipped in hummus, added to wraps. If you cook them, opt for a very light sauté or quick roast. Be careful not to overcook them. Vitamin C is sensitive to heat and can degrade significantly with prolonged exposure or high temperatures. Red bell peppers are also wonderfully low in calories and sugar, while providing other helpful nutrients like vitamin A and fiber. Could adding this vibrant, crunchy vegetable a few times a week provide the antioxidant shield and collagen support your muscles need to stay resilient and cramp-free? Celery might seem unassuming, but its composition is almost tailor-made to combat one of the most common causes of muscle cramps: dehydration and subtle electrolyte imbalances. It's over 95% water, delivering significant hydration. But crucially, it also contains natural electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and a bit of magnesium. These minerals are essential for regulating the electrical activity in your muscle cells, maintaining that delicate balance required for smooth contraction and release. When your fluid levels drop or your electrolytes get out of whack, perhaps due to hot weather, certain medications, illness, or simply not drinking enough, your muscles can become overly excitable and prone to those involuntary spasms. Have you ever noticed cramps worsening when you feel dehydrated? Unlike drinking plain water, which might not fully restore lost electrolytes, celery offers a gentle replenishment of both fluid and essential salts. This makes it particularly useful for helping prevent those nighttime cramps that can stem from these subtle imbalances accumulated during the day. Seniors can be more susceptible to dehydration, sometimes due to a reduced sense of thirst or intentionally limiting fluids to avoid nighttime bathroom trips, a common, understandable practice. What makes celery a smart choice is its low-calorie, high-water, low-sugar profile. It's easy on the stomach and generally doesn't interfere with blood sugar management. You can snack on it raw, add it to soups or stews, or juice it, perhaps with cucumber and lemon for a refreshing boost. Be mindful of pre-packaged celery juices or celery-based dips. Sometimes these store-bought versions can be surprisingly high in added sodium or contain preservatives, which might counteract the benefits, especially if you're watching your blood pressure. Stick with the whole stalks or homemade preparations when possible. Could incorporating this simple, crunchy vegetable into your daily routine, especially during warmer months, or if you suspect hydration might be a factor in your cramps, offer gentle but effective relief by restoring that crucial internal fluid and electrolyte balance? Your legs carry you through life. They represent your mobility, your independence, your freedom. Don't let painful, disruptive leg cramps steal that from you by simply accepting them as inevitable. As we've uncovered today, these 7 common vegetables, sweet potatoes, spinach, collard greens, beets, specific mushrooms, red bell peppers, and celery, aren't exotic miracle cures. They are accessible, affordable, nutrient-dense foods backed by science, each offering unique properties to support healthy muscles, nerves, and circulation, the key systems that keep your legs strong and cramp-free. They address potential deficiencies in potassium, magnesium, calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin C, while also helping with hydration, circulation, and antioxidant protection. The real truth is that consistent small changes in your diet can lead to significant outcomes over time. It's not about perfection, but about consciously incorporating these powerful plant foods into your routine several times a week. It's about shifting the balance away from potential deficiencies and towards providing your body with the natural tools it needs to function optimally. This isn't about replacing medical advice, but about empowering you with knowledge about how food can be a powerful ally. Now, I genuinely want to hear from you. Which of these vegetables are you already eating regularly? Have you noticed any connection between your diet and your leg cramps or strength? Share your experiences or any questions you have in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. And if you found this information valuable, please consider sharing this video with a friend, family member, or anyone over 60 who you know struggles with leg cramps. You might be giving them a simple key to improving their quality of life. Of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you stay informed with our latest health tips designed to help you live stronger and healthier for longer. Thank you so much for watching. Stay informed, make those small, powerful changes, and here's to keeping your legs strong and moving with confidence. We'll see you in the next video.